Hello YouTube family, I'm Michelle Nichols. I'm a photographer based out of Boise, Idaho, and I wanted to take a minute to say hello to all my new subscribers. Thank you for clicking that subscribe button. Oh boy, this could be a long video. Thank you for clicking that subscribe button. I appreciate it and I'm glad you're here. And today I have hopefully a topic that's really gonna help you. It's gonna be a two-part series or else it'd be a really long video. So I wanted to talk to you guys about how to book more clients. In this day and age, everyone has a camera. Everybody knows somebody that loves to do photography, right? So what's the first question they ask you when you say a photographer? How much do you charge, right? So what I want to know, and you can leave a comment down below, is how do you guys answer that question? Do you give them a phone call? Do you just go in your email and write them a whole list of prices? If you do that, if you do the email, stop doing that right now. Stop, because that is going to be the quickest way for someone to pass you up. Why? Because even if you offer gorgeous photography, you have to sell the experience. Have to. And how do you do that? How do you talk to somebody without getting shut down immediately because of price? Because bottom line, everybody wants to know how much you charge, and as they should, and that shouldn't be something you hide, but there are ways to make it more exciting and beautiful and get a chance for your voice to be heard before they just click away or before they don't answer you or you hear crickets. Because how many have sent out our whole price list and we hear nothing back? So that is going to be something I want to talk about with you guys too. So a couple years back, I was fighting the crickets a lot. I would send my prices out. I'd be cheaper than most people and I couldn't understand why I didn't even get an email back. You know, they wouldn't respond. And I actually got inspired by Amanda Holloway. She is an amazing senior photographer in Texas. I took one of her classes, but that absolutely changed the way I did everything. And what she does and I do, and I find a lot of success, is create a digital magazine. So what I did was create this gorgeous digital magazine packed full of information. And yes, my price list was in there. But before they got to my price list, I had a picture of myself in a quick bio. I had my credentials. I had frequently asked questions. I had reviews from other clients. I had the process because whether you guys don't realize it or not, if you've ever been behind the camera, like you need a lot of guidance. It is really hard to know, you know, what the process of getting your pictures done. Everyone offers a different service and everyone does it differently. How they deliver images, how they prep for their photo shoot, what time, you know, it's all different. And the more you educate your clients, the better you'll be off. The more you educate them about hair and makeup, the more you educate them about wardrobe, the more you educate about timeline, the happier your client will be and the more successful and happier you will be. So I put all of that information together in a beautiful magazine spread. Now I love the editorial look. I do often cater to seniors and families, and so I love visual, gorgeous editorial magazines. So I got inspirations from picking up an actual magazine. I looked at their font, I looked at the style they laid out in the pages. I wanted it to be exciting so when they felt like they were really reading a magazine, so it wasn't so much about numbers, but the whole experience. And at the very end, I lay out my prices and I lay it out in a very clear format. The thing you have to be careful about digital magazines is you don't want too much text, you know? So every page I have a text, the next 2 or 3 pages are full spreads of my favorite images. I want to show off my work. And that is another, I guess you could call it subliminal message to your client. Even if they looked at your website, oftentimes they haven't really looked at a whole bunch of your work. Maybe they saw one session that they like that they want to book you. But you want to show them that you consistently can produce amazing images and you want to show them their style because that's why they're hiring you versus someone else too, is the way you photograph, right? Well, they should be. You ultimately are offering a service. Photography is a service. We're not, yes, we offer products, but first and foremost, we are offering our service to take pictures. So you need to sell that experience. So there's 2 ways you can do this. Either way, I like to create my pages in Photoshop, and some of you InDesign diehards are gonna boo me or whatever. Go ahead. I am just comfortable in Photoshop and I know how to use Photoshop, so I'm gonna use it. So I create my pages in Photoshop. I create, you know, just a regular 8.5 by 11 page, and I'll show you everything in the next video. After I created all my pages of information, I do both, but You can just upload them to a PDF and have one PDF file to email clients. Or I also use the online service Issuu, which is issuu.com, and they are completely free, and you can upload your pages there. And what happens is they'll give you a link that you can give to your clients, and when they click on that link and they go to that page, it creates it to where it looks like a magazine. So they'll press the next arrow and it'll flip it like a magazine. It just creates that extra added experience of reading all your information. I use both depending on if I'm talking to the senior or their mom, which one reads better. And then I usually give them extra instructions. After you read this, please email me questions, or I continually give them actions to do. I don't just give them the PDF and say, good luck, talk to me when you're ready. I tell them what they need to do. Like sometimes, even to the point when they open up their PDF, I'm like, make sure it's in 100% view and 2-page display, so it doesn't come off as one page and it just breaks everything up. Like I'm talking, you really need to educate your clients or potential clients. And the more you take care of them right from the beginning by giving them simple instructions, simple, keyword simple, don't overwhelm them, the more they automatically feel like you'll take care of them. And that's a big, big deal. They're investing a lot of money in you, and it's nerve-wracking to get your pictures taken. And so you want someone that feels confident, that knows what they're doing, that can, produce things time after time. So I will email them, and then a week later, if they haven't already messaged me by then, I'll follow up and say, do you have any questions? How can I answer? Or sometimes I'm like, when can I book you? I have this and this date available. Does either one of those work for you? I help them along and I follow up. Ever since I started doing this digital magazine, my bookings have increased tenfold, 100%, absolutely. Instead of the crickets, I hear, at the very least, I at least hear back from them. If for any reason they don't want to do it or they can't do it at this time, they always at least give me the courtesy to email back, because I've been very personal and I've been very communicative with them, and I'm trying to take care of them and answer their questions as best I can. So if this seems intimidating, trust me guys, it's not, and you can absolutely do this. And that's what my next video is going to be. I'm going to show you how. I'm going to show you what I do in Photoshop, how I upload the files into a PDF, and how I upload them to that website so I can grab that link to send to clients. I really think this is going to help you guys, and I'm excited to hear your future success stories about it. And of course, if you have comments or questions, leave them below, and I will see you guys in the next one. Bye.